Yes, we are back.
Sheringham, Etherington and Harewood! That could be a turning point in West Ham's season.
Back to Boots to Business. We're here at the lovely Grove, where my next guest is going to take me on in a game of golf. We're going to have a little chat about his career and life after football. I'd like to thank Ronnie and the team, Income After Sport, for sponsoring this podcast. BMW Stansted, Azat Mard. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. But yeah, so let's go and get my next guest. Oh, here he is. Yes, my bro.
Hello, mate.
Yes, my bro.
That far side. Gibbs cutting in field. Rosicky. Wilshire on the overlap. Must be, it is. Henri Lansbury puts Arsenal in front at Tottenham Hotspur.
You okay?
Very well, yourself?
Yeah. Good to see you. Ain't seen you for a while.
I know, a long time, ain't it?
Yeah. What's going on?
Not much, mate. Just grinding away in the world of business.
The only way of getting you out is having a game of golf, yeah?
Correct.
Oh, I love that, love that. I'm excited to see. Hopefully I'll beat you today.
Well, I've heard you're
Because you're a bit of a bandit, aren't you?
It's the opposite way round, isn't it?
No, not a chance.
I've heard you wear the hat on as well on the course.
Quality.
It should be good, mate. Really enjoying golf at the minute, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, love it.
I'm bringing you to the beautiful Grove. I actually love this place.
Well, this place has got some good grass, man.
It's got some good grass. Can't speak highly enough of the Grove. They look after me very well. Staff are absolutely spot on. I got a couple of shots on you.
We're not having a scratch game,
I'll be going. Oh!
I ain't played it a few days, man. Like rained off Monday.
I'm taking what I can get. 100%.
You only get 4 shots, I think.
4 shots?
Yeah.
I'll take them. I'll take that 4 shots. Here at the Grove, the fantastic Grove golf course. Here I have an absolute legend in my eyes, Henri Lansbury. We better go for a little bit of competition and a bit of a little chat about life in football and life after football and what he's up to with his businesses now, what he's up to, and in general, really. Competition time, it starts from now. Like, no holds barred. I've got a couple of points on him, which I'm happy with because he's a bit of a bandit. He says he's not, but he is. So I'm looking forward to this. We're on the first tee, looking lovely as ever, the Grove is. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm ready for it, man. I'm excited.
Yeah?
Nice to get a bit of competition back in it.
I love this, I love this. So it's obviously honours. We tee off now, we can tee off when we like. Are you ready to go?
Do you want me to go? Do you want to go? It's your show, I don't want to...
No, I'll let you take the honours. See what I'm working with. No pressure like.
Are we having a breakfast ball, though?
Eh?
Any breakfast balls?
Breakfast balls?
I'm just saying, first one. I had a lot of shows to give a breakfast ball if it's a bad first drive.
Yeah, we can do some editing.
No need to edit that one, son.
Oh, he's off! Perfect. Oh, might be a bit long.
Tiger line.
Oh, yes! It's game on, it's game on. What a course, by the way. What a course. It's absolutely lovely. So obviously I want to get talking to you about business, but how do you feel every time you get on grass?
Oh, mate.
Do you feel like you could do better? Throwing it out there.
Not here. There's a few places I've been to
Yeah.
that I'm like, yeah, really nice. Like this is one of them. Like, just look at it, mate. It's pure. I don't even want to take divots.
Too much. Ooh. See, when you start playing competition, it gets kind of serious. Nice. Nice. Woo! I think I went there to the bloody.
You went down the back, didn't you?
Yeah. I think it didn't go that far.
Didn't go that far right.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. You see it? First,
No,
second rough.
can't see it. Oh yeah, I can see it. Get up, get up, get up.
Yeah, good shot, mate.
Woo! Woo! Put a bit of pressure on him. Oh no. The thing is with golf, you have to be playing.
Have to be.
Have to be playing to get better. Right, you need to sink this
Why?
because you're one up on me.
Let me just put this behind it so you don't hit it.
So it stops it. Because it is a kind of downhill as well. Tap it in. Go on, keep going, keep going, keep going. Whew. Sorry. Not sorry. Too soft. Go on, go on, go on, go on. It's going in. Oh! Oh!
can
Too
have it,
soft. Oh. Are we giving gimmies?
Yeah, you can have that. You can have that.
Oh, Lord of mercy. Oh, I thought you lost that.
Rattled, mate.
Oh,
Great start.
great hole. It's a great start to the game. Henry's one up. Oh, he's only gone and missed. Oh, a little low one. Get in the bunker. Get in the bunker. Are you in the bunker? Yes, boy.
Oh,
Yes. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. No.
oh, fucking put it
Oh, I'm
straight in
only
the water.
talking into it.
For fuck's sake.
Yes. It's got into his head. Oh, sorry, you're not supposed to laugh. But
The best bit of golf, isn't it? Right, that's what I find. You see, when you laugh at someone, it always
Always
comes
go-
back. Mate.
you
Always
have to
comes back
concentrate
bite
even
you.
more.
Yeah. Like
to
my
make
putting
sure.
there.
How was your transition of being a young player, then all of a sudden making your debuts and
Yeah, it was a
clubs you
weird
played
one
for?
because I used to play up a few age groups when I was like 6, so I was playing in the under 8s, and obviously got scouted by Arsenal, went to Arsenal, but then didn't really like it because it wasn't my mates,
Yeah, okay.
and
okay.
then like was in and out of that, and then went back to Arsenal and then just stayed there all the way through, and we had a great youth team from
You did, to be
under
fair.
7s,
You did.
8s, and then just all the way to the Youth Cup. Obviously won the Youth Cup with the same boys that we grew up with.
Yeah.
So no, it was amazing that, and then just I think the loan spells that I took when I was 17, 18 to Scunthorpe was the start of seeing actually how football really is in the real world. And 'cause it's so nice at Arsenal, you can do anything, you've got all the luxuries there.
I bet it
But
was.
when you go to Scunthorpe, I was training in a farmer's field and in a barn, and there's rats running across it on the AstroTurf, and you're like,
Proper learning your trade, didn't you?
yeah, and then like you go there, League Ones, and you see what people are actually fighting for. Obviously, like it's just comfortable being at the top, isn't it, of the big clubs? But when you go down there, it's like everyone's fighting for survival. So
Yeah,
it's their
yeah.
livelihood. They've got to play to get the extra money to pay the mortgages and stuff. And I think that was a massive learning spell in my career by going out and actually doing that.
Yeah. Did you have any like sort of times when you didn't feel good and you wanted to stop?
No, I think I was quite carefree with football. I loved it. Like, it was all I knew. I did training. I loved training. Loved playing games. And my attitude was, this is the only way I'm going to make a living.
Yeah.
So at the time, then it's all I knew.
Oh, decent. From a young age, you thought, right, I need
left,
to.
yeah, because I left school early.
Weren't the
And
fun aspect.
yeah, I loved it. I loved just playing any aspect of football.
Yeah.
And I left school early to go full time at Arsenal, and obviously the school weren't too happy about it, but I was useless at school.
Yeah.
And obviously when you come through the youth stage as well, you're always going away with England camps and stuff like that, and I was never there. And at the end of it, when knew I was leaving, I was doing like 3-4 PE lessons a day and just doing maths and English and RE, because I was good. I liked RE for some reason. And no, it was just madness. I left, went full time, did a bit of education there, but that's when you realise you've got something, that you left school full time.
Yeah.
And just playing every day with, getting better with the boys
I bet it was
so good.
Some of the players that you had at Arsenal at that time,
It was scary coming through.
I bet it was. Do you ever think that you would get a chance to play?
Yes and no, because obviously, like, if you perform well in the under 18s, 19s, and you get chucked into training with the first team and that, and then you're around it, then you get taken, you're on the bench. Now you think, oh, like, I'm doing all right.
Chance.
Yeah. And but then obviously I played men's football probably a year or so into my first year, and it was like, oh, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
So I went on loan to Scunthorpe, come back, did pre-season with Arsenal, then went on loan again, and then come back, went on loan again, come back, went on loan again, and then it come to the point probably where I think I was 21, and it was like, I want to be playing.
Yeah.
And obviously I spoke to Arsene about it, and he was fine. He was like, I understand you. He said, you're going to be around the first team all the time.
Yeah.
I can't guarantee you minutes. And I was like, took a big step to be like, all right, well, I'm going to move on.
What was he like? Cause,
he's brilliant. Mate.
Was he?
Brilliant.
What was brilliant? Because everyone says this, and it's good to...
Everything about him, mate.
Yeah.
Like, he's such a gentleman, but like tactically, like, unbelievable. Before games, being in the meetings of the first team games, and he'd be like, this is the weakness, bang, bang, bang. That's where we're going.
Yeah.
And like being around that group of that squad at the time,
it's crazy.
Mate, it was every kid's dream to be training with them.
100%.
And but that makes you better. Then when you go out and play with men week in, week out, it's just, that's what you want to do. And to take the step to go to Forest from there was probably my best move in my career.
Just about to say, my club.
Yeah, man, it's everything about it. I'm so happy where they're back now.
Yeah.
They deserve to be. Obviously had a few sticky years in Championship. We were close a couple of times. But no, like, the club deserves to be where it is now.
Yeah, it's a fantastic club. Obviously, I learned my trade there as a young lad as well. And you obviously went there. How did you enjoy that?
I loved it. The whole place, the fans, the city, everything to do with Nottingham Forest Football Club.
Yeah, you was there for a while, weren't you?
Yeah, 4 years. No, I loved it. I loved the boys. And went through a bit of transition with the owners and stuff like that, and a few managers. It was a bit like, wasn't it, Football Manager real life at some points of it, with the chairman and that. But look, he only wanted the best for the club, and he did it his way, but the boys just couldn't get over the line to get to the Premier League.
I know, but I'm finally back, doing really well at the moment.
Doing really well.
Really well. They're playing some really lovely football. I try and get down as much as possible to watch them, support them. Obviously being at West Ham a lot is because I love West Ham, and any chance I get to go back to Forest to have a look at them is just to support, and hopefully they're doing well. But no, fantastic.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, nice. Yes, my guy.
Thanks very much, mate.
Thank you. Not gonna lie, lost to the best man. They have to own up to it. This guy can play golf, so
Learning, I'm still learning.
I'll tell you this.
Come back stronger.
He's got a grin on his face. He's come back stronger. But it's good. Appreciate it. I'm going to go inside and have a little chat and have some lunch. But no, that was good. I enjoyed that. But you win some, you lose some. On to the next one. Yes, we are back inside now. I've accepted defeat. I felt very confident at the beginning of it. But actually, Henri is actually really good. I ain't gonna lie. He's decent. So I know next tournaments I'm going to, I know I'm bringing with me. But no, yes, I appreciate you coming down, having a little game of golf, a bit of competition. It's always nice. And now have a little chat following on for life after football. And what you're up to now, really. And because I've done a bit of research. So I ain't seen you for a while because we're always busy, and you're even more so busy now than when you was playing, I think, in what you're doing.
Yeah, you could say so. It's like you say, it's a full-time job in a different world now, isn't it?
It is.
But it's nice to have a bit of routine coming out of football. Obviously, we've had routine all the way through, and to actually say, get up, take the kids to school, jump in the office, do a bit of work, have a little chat, meetings, where we're going, what direction, and just sticking to the plan. And I think mentally I'm in a good place because of that.
Yeah, but your story's wicked, mate. So I know you quite well. Where did this business come from? Talk to me about it. It's fascinating. It's good for, obviously, educating next generation, because you can do something outside the box, because no one would have thought that you'd be going on to be doing this. The legend of Henri Lansbury doing what he's doing and really enjoying it.
Mate, I didn't even think I'd be doing this. It's so weird. It just fell during lockdown. Obviously, training at home.
Yeah.
And I had the grass, I had the gardeners around cutting the grass and that, and then spraying it for weeds and feeding it. And a lot of it was toxic. And my missus was like, why can't the kids go on the grass and that? And I was like, well, they have to wait. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, she's like, well, you can't chuck the dog in there. I'm like, no, nothing gone there. It was too toxic at the time. And she was like, oh, is there nothing?
Wait, what do you mean too toxic?
Toxic, the stuff, the chemicals
Yeah.
that get sprayed on the pitches.
Okay.
So you're supposed to like stay off them for a bit.
Look at this expert. Look at this guy.
No,
I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
I'm an expert, but I just enjoy chatting to people that actually know about grass. And it come from that. I cut the grass once, fell in love with it, and then we just come up with something organic based, fully organic as well, and then put it on the grass to trial it, and it just took off like rocket fuel. And I was like, why are the homeowners not getting this? And the boys were like, well, we could brand it up and start something. And from there, it just taken step by step and moving forward.
Good man. Did you know that you'll be going into this at the time? Like, during your career, did you have anything like, obviously you had your clothing line and stuff like that. Did you know you was going into this during your career? And did you know what you was going to be doing anyway? Coming to retirement, because you're still young. I expect you to still be playing.
Yeah, just turned 34.
You're still young, bro.
Yeah, I didn't have a clue what I was going into.
Yeah?
I thought I might do a bit of coaching, but then doing the badges, it was a bit like, when I finished that, at the time at Aston Villa, I was helping out with the 21s, and it was nice to give back to the youngsters, but I was still on my training time. Nice. Yeah. So I was 10 till 2. And I was out the door still, whereas I look at the coaches, they're in so early.
And leave so late.
All the writing down now. I don't mind if I didn't have to write down everything, or I could just go out on the pitch, help them out, and then leave.
Yeah.
But it's all the other side of it that doesn't appeal to me.
Okay.
Whereas now it's like, I get to take the kids to school, get to pick them up, and I can work on my own time, which is nice to have. And,
very nice.
Yeah, and no, but looking back, I didn't have a clue what I was going into.
Didn't you? So obviously now you've gone to what you're going to now. Did you find the transition better knowing what you're going into now? Because you're actually really passionate about what you do now. And it's nice to see.
It makes it a lot easier being passionate about it.
Okay.
Because I don't see it as a job.
I think that's anything really, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. But going straight into it from telling myself I'm going to retire, speaking to the staff at Luton and that, and Rob offered me a job there to stay on, but I was so busy with grass games. It was like I didn't have time for football.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like I wanted to give back to football, because obviously what it's gave me, and it'd be nice to give back. So eventually, maybe when grass games it's run itself fully, I'll then transition back into football a bit more. But at the minute, my cousin's a coach at Arsenal. He does the under-15s, and I say to him all the time, like, is there anything you need help with? Yeah. And I've been in there a few times, and it's funny because I look at the kids nowadays and I'm like, these lot have got it so
easy. Oh, don't.
You're not allowed to shout at them, you're not allowed to swear at them.
It's horrible, isn't it?
But I say to them, and even the people higher up, I'm like, but the people I got brought up with swore at you, shouted at you, would curse you out after the game.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel made me the player I was. That give me that. I know it's probably not nice to be shouted at, but that turned me on to being right. I'm going to prove him wrong next week.
Yeah. Do you think it's going soft, the game, in the sense of the way it's, obviously now you can't touch anyone, and I think the aspect of that, the way you can't touch anyone, can't talk to anybody. Obviously, I was the same. My generation is probably worse than yours, because not saying that the respect factor's gone out of the game, But like if one of the senior players said something to me, out of my respect for them, you just listen, you walk past, and you're on your sort of on your best behaviour. Obviously now, you can't. I'll say I'll hold back more, telling a young lad or how I used to be told, because you have to be. It's like a Q&A. Like, how do you get hold of the ball? Instead of saying get fucking hold of the ball. You understand? It's a weird.
100%. Well, coming through from Arsenal, I had Steve Bold and Neil Banfield, probably two of the hardest people that I know.
Yeah.
And Steve Bold was telling me, if you can't head the ball, head him. And it's like little things like that. And like I get sent off one week, and they basically pin you up against the wall. But you want that.
But you had that because you learn, because you know next time you got to be this sort of person to mean business, because when you're going out there to win, and that's how, if it takes to be that person to win, then you have to be that person.
But now you see it these days, I think the games don't really mean as much as where you had like the reserve league, or you'd play against first team players when they're younger. First team players, you get a younger bunch that play against them and try and prove a point. Whereas now I think obviously it's just 23s, 21s, playing these little leagues that don't really mean much. No. Which I do like that they're playing in the cup games. Is it under 23s are playing the cups? So I think that's a good transition, but I think more lads need to be going out on loan and playing.
Playing, definitely.
100%.
100%, mate. I totally agree with you. Your lifestyle, has your lifestyle changed?
Since retiring?
Yes.
Massively. I wouldn't say massively. Near the end of my career, I was...
Yeah. Has it affected you?
No, I love it.
So you love your lifestyle now?
Yeah.
In the sense of what you're doing? But you've looked after yourself very well. You had some good people, good investments that you've had, which I'm going to ask you about. So it's sort of made it easier for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Near the end of my career, I had the right people around me, and it was only until I met my missus, her very good friend, is now my financial advisor, and it's the little things he's shown me. If I had him at the beginning of my career, you wouldn't have to worry about spending, because like you say, like he put me on an allowance, and he said you can have this the month, put that away, that pays that, and you're saving that for a rainy day. And luckily to him, touch wood, he's got me in a good place.
Yeah, that's good. It's good to hear. I love stuff like that, because I hear so many stories about lads struggling because just poor advice, and it kills me. I'm obviously not calling people out. Obviously, it's my opinion. It's just my aim now is to help sports people or anybody that wants that advice to go on to have. Obviously, you can have problems along the way. Everyone's different in their own ways, but there's no sports people, if they've had a decent career, to go bankrupt or having financial difficulties, because it's hard to get, because all these lads have these financial advisors, have these tax people, and guiding them the best way. But it's just there's so many people now just.
Yeah, it's just something not working. I just
don't get it.
No, it's sad to see.
So it's hence why I'm put my Emirates 10 Global together to try and help lads and build a platform for them not to get to that situation. Even if I try and help them and guide them in a way that they mentally know what they're doing.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's a lot of clubs are missing that, and I think if that can get implicated into 16, 17, 18 from there, going forward, if a few of them make it or they don't make it, at least they know they've had that knowledge of someone actually they trust that's been in the game and can say, look, go down this route, be careful who you're speaking to, don't just chuck money at someone and say, oh yeah, he's going to give me this back. It don't happen like that. Yeah.
Is there something that you usually spend your money on that you miss now? That you think, like back in the day, you wouldn't think twice about doing it, and then obviously now you're mindful and you think, oh, I've missed that, or just doing stuff.
Well, you used to suck me in for a car every now and then.
Yeah, I do. So, he was a good client. You loved your cars. He was a good customer for me.
Yeah, no, I do like my cars. I still like them now, but at the end of the day, if a car gets me from A to B, that's the same. Yeah. Everyone's getting there the same way, isn't it, really? But it's just if you want to get there with a purr or with a...
Yeah, but you're more sensible now, which I can't believe at such a young age. You're still young. Yeah. Just like thinking about it, how young you are. It's crazy. But no, it's so good to hear your story, really. It's nice. Have you got any regrets, during your career and after, and worst thing you've spent your money on during your career?
spent my money, probably nights out would probably be the worst one.
Yeah.
It was nights out and big old holidays. But they're memories at the end of the day. We've got so many great memories of my close friends, and
Yeah, good.
and we enjoyed it. And now, like, it's nice to see them coming through being so successful in their businesses.
Yeah.
So like, the other night went out, I didn't even put my hand in my pocket, and I was like, oh, roles are reversing, lads. Like, it's lovely. Like, I said, I'm not earning no more. They're like, oh, we'll pay for it. We'll pay for it. And it's nice how like I can see them growing as well.
Yeah, good. I love things like that. What about investments?
Investments, yeah, I've got a few. I was speaking to you earlier. I've got a wealth financial business that I've invested in. I've got a few investments in Dubai. I've got a few companies called One Zone.
How did you come across that?
That's just
It's
through.
good to know to like.
It's being around the right people. Like my financial advisor gave me one the other week called Paddle Social.
Yeah.
And I spoke to the geezer, I heard his story, and what I like to do, I like to invest in people.
Yeah.
So I like to invest in startups, and obviously for tax reasons, you get your tax back.
Yeah. It's clever, good.
Nearer the end of my career, I was lumping into certain startups and getting paid back by the HMRC, which was nice.
Yeah, 100%.
And but no, just a few startups that I've got. What else is there? There's
worst investments. Obviously, you said about startups and investing in them.
I don't want to curse out any.
Worst investments that you had. Have you had any worst investments? You can
Probably,
say that.
Well, yeah, probably cars and that. Probably.
Yeah.
The worst investment that you think get a brand new car and you take it off the forecourt and then you've lost however much.
Yeah.
Whereas I think now if you do a nice lease deal and then.
I think I have educated you on them, but you still took them. I'm just saying.
Yes, sucked me in. It was the Bentley, wasn't it? The Bentley Saturn. But no, mate, I got no regrets, man. You live and you learn, don't you?
Yeah, 100%. Good. I love that. Best thing you spent your money on during your career, and best investment that you've spent your money on?
Probably my house.
Yeah? The house that you're in now?
House that I'm in now.
Still there?
Yes, I've been there nearly 9 years now. And
yeah, it's lovely. I've been there delivering a couple of cars. Yes.
No, I love it, and just now it's nice to actually live in it. Whereas before I bought it, and obviously I was travelling to Nottingham,
all over the place. Yeah.
Down to Bristol and that. And
what made you keep it? Obviously, you've been all over the country, and normally lads obviously relocate to the places, but you've literally stayed and travelled.
Because that's my family is, man. It was always going to be my forever home.
Yeah.
So like I was stretching when I first bought it, so it was like I lumped a lot of money into it, and it's just now like I'm living in it. I'm like, oh, I want to do this to it, I want to do that to it. Yeah. Whereas I wish I would have done that when I was still playing.
Okay, yeah, because it would have made it easier.
A lot easier. Mrs. wants to change this, wants to change that. I'm like, oh mate, why do you do this?
We're gonna have to save up.
Yeah. But no,
quality.
Forever home. I can't complain about it. It's so peaceful. The views out the back.
Yeah, it is lovely. So I hear you doing speaking about your house, a putting green.
So talk about golf bug. I've taken it to the next level. So that's currently in the making at the minute. Sand's gone down, the seed's gone down, so it's just starting to come through.
Oh wow! That's the next thing you want to try and broaden your business to golf courses?
Yeah, we
throwing that out there.
We do supply a few, and
decent.
Do a few football pitches. But the main thing now is retail. Just like I'm trying to make gardening cool again.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it in the industry, realising now it's very old.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to make it fun. Like people are buying new build houses and want a nice garden, and the grass is rubbish because normally a lot of the builders chuck all the rubbish into the garden, put the soil over the top, and then it's just full of bricks and cement and stuff like that. So we've come up with products that will break that down and break up the soil and just give you that lovely green lush grass.
I never really thought about it like that. It's a bit of knowledge. Look at you. Any regrets? Any regrets? During your career?
No, I don't really regret anything. I think I've had a half decent career out of just keep moving forward. Probably one regret was probably my time at Villa. I just wish it would have gone better.
Yeah,
but that's not a regret.
You said that, but like what would you done to make it go better? But would it been out of your hands?
No,
because obviously everyone's got different opinions.
Yeah, it's just a hard one, isn't it? I think I left Forest at a time when maybe I could have stayed there, but I went to Villa because I saw it as another stepping stone of going back to the Premier League, and obviously we did get back there. But no, it's just it's not a regret. I just wanted my time to be better than it was.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Wow, it's interesting. Well, because you obviously, until you get to talk to people like this, we lads never talk.
Yeah.
Because we always like, how's the family? How's things? What you up to? You know, like we never sit down and have a proper conversation. And I find like doing this it's made me feel, wow, I want to do it more, just to get to know people even more. Because I've known you a long time, but we've never sat down and have a little chat about your life and your career and what's been going on. What do you spend your money on now? Mostly
Golf.
Yeah,
Golf
really, yeah, golf.
Yeah, golf.
So you like trying to take it? Well, after today, I've seen you like.
I want to be fair, I had a golf lesson, and the first thing he said, "What do you want from me?" I said, "I just want to be consistent."
Yeah.
And he was like, "All right, perfect. We'll get you there." And to be fair, after my first lesson, I know you shouldn't take it out in the course, but like I go down the range probably 3 times a week.
Oh, decent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because my little man loves it as well, so it's like an excuse to burn him some energy, let him enjoy himself, and actually me work on something like that.
Well, it did show. I didn't know you was that good as well. You are very good. I couldn't believe how good you was. I bloody should have done my research.
I'm learning. I'm still learning.
No, you're decent, to be fair. I like that. Advice for next generation, lads that's in the game now. What advice would you give them from your experience?
Pick up the phone to me. Call me up, man.
I love that.
100%. But it's hard. It's a hard one because obviously, like, there's agents, there's financial advisors, but the main thing is speaking to someone that's been in it and done it and has someone that's trusted. Like, because there's so many ways around financial things with football.
Yeah.
And if kids now could learn that, and even parents, like I say to the parents now, I say sit down with someone that you feel like you can trust, but don't trust them fully. Like, always have your gut instinct.
What do you mean by
like, because an agent will introduce you to a financial advisor.
Yeah.
A financial advisor will be like, put your money in this, in that, and that. But do you know what the financial advisor is giving to the agent? Do you know what the financial advisor is getting from these certain companies?
Yeah.
And is it the right route for them? Do you know what I mean? So I said to my financial advisor, I said, I want to invest in things that I like.
Yeah.
And if it's Amazon...
But what made you think that? Because that's a great question.
I listen to...
people take advice from people and then don't go that extra mile, which is what I'm trying to achieve in educating anybody, really, to ask questions and try and be interested in what you're investing into, so you know that it will benefit you later on in life, so you know what you're going into. Because obviously, if that person leaves that business, at least you still know where your money's at or what investment it is. You know about it. So whoever new comes in, you can talk to him and you can tell him what you want, not what he can tell you. Do you understand?
But I think players sometimes forget that agents actually work for them.
Yeah.
You don't work for the agent. And it's like...
do you think there's a lot of that?
100%.
That agents think that...
Yeah. Like, no offence to agents. Like,
you work for them.
I'm not against agents, but I feel like... It's hard to say.
It is hard. Literally, that's why I always say, like, don't take offence, it's my opinion. And my goal is to help professionals the best possible way. So don't take offence, learn from it, what I'm saying. If you want to talk to me and tell me I'm wrong. But I'm not trying to blow people up or I'm just making sure that everyone gets a fair kick at how you word it, a fair kick at it, to make sure that they've sorted their lives. I don't know, because obviously mental health is massive and life's too short, and you see a lot of lads passing at the moment, and it's just, you don't know why they're passing, but majority of them are because you don't know what's going on in the background, and majority of that is financial stableness, whatever you want to provide for your family. And I'm in this to make sure people look after themselves and make sure they got, because the amount of money that they earn, being a professional footballers that we are, we work hard to do what we've done, And then when you're coming out the game, you should be sort of some way sorted or looked after so you can have a comfortable life and
You
help
should be
other
coming
people.
out. You should be coming out of the game having a wage each month of what you want.
100%.
And while you're playing, I'd say build to that. If you think you can live on 5, 10, 15, 20 grand a month, build towards that.
Yeah.
So what's going to make me that I can finish football and still have that?
Yeah.
But while you're still playing, make that extra and put it somewhere else. Save it. And when you come out, you jump straight into that. Oh, I haven't got to worry because I've got this income now. I can use this. It's just little things like that, just to help the future and players coming out of the game.
It's massive, Henry. I mean, it's crazy. Like, talking to you now, I'm like, whoa, you've taken me back. It's nice to hear. I wasn't expecting, obviously, I know some of your story, but actually sitting down and actually talking about it, it's amazing, mate. Well done. I'm so proud of you. It's nice to talk to someone and you literally inspiring to the next generation to, this is what you need to be doing. Even if you're not thinking about it now, go and do it. Go and ask questions. Even ask your agent or whatever financial advisor you got. It's just so good, refreshing for you to help me, help the next gen to like, look, this is what you need to do.
Well, that's the thing. One thing stuck with me when I was still playing. He said, my financial advisor said, when the tap is off, it's off.
It is off.
So he said, keep that tap flowing. And how are you going to keep that tap flowing? By doing little things here, little things there, putting your finger in that pie, putting your finger in that pie, getting something back off there. Just having something that brings it in. Yeah,
it's good though. Your financial advisor, big respect for him because it's nice to hear because he's obviously got your best interest at heart and you sort of got your head switched on in the sense of you know a bit and you want to ask questions.
But the nice thing is he will obviously speak to you in the financial terms where I'm like, mate, I haven't got a clue what you're saying.
Yeah.
But then he'll break it down to me in terms that I will understand.
Yeah.
Which I think a lot of players just say, yeah. Do you understand? Yeah, fine. But you don't have a clue. Like I did it when I was younger. Someone would say to me, all this, all that. I was like, yeah, sweet. Sign the paper, whatever, send the money. I didn't know what was going on. But then nowadays, he'd tell me all this and this, and then break it down to me, and I'd be like, mate, English, like, dumb it down for me, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they'd break it down, oh yeah, perfect, let's do that then. And I think lads just need it, man. Unless you're going doing financial course online and you understand everything, which I can't imagine a lot of lads will be doing, you need someone that is normal, but knows all of that.
Knows what he's talking about and wants to educate you, which is mad.
So, but it's nice though, like I've helped a few people, put them in contact with him, and they're like, now they say thank you to me. And it's like, oh, thanks, man. Like, I'm actually doing it now, and I'm like, mate, no worries, man. I said to him, imagine we did this when we started. They're like, mate, like, tell me about it.
It'd be unbelievable.
Oh, he'd be laughing.
But I think everyone says that because I do look back and stuff like that with the houses that I've been in. I wish I bought them looking back, not thinking about it because I just want to go on to the next one, and not having that mindset of I should have bought that and then kept it and rent it out. Obviously, just to finish off with a few words in just what advice you would give to the next gen, really.
The next advice I'd give is...
Next gen's, the money now is substantially more than what we have because obviously when we was growing up, we was on big money and then it's just gone up and up and up. And obviously the more money you get, the more you spend. And it's just like...
Yeah, I'd say to him, give yourself an allowance. Put the rest aside until you find something you like to do or you're interested in. And if you want to take it a step further, invest in it or find someone that can put you in it.
Yeah.
But get something because the career goes like that.
So quick.
I remember someone saying to me, mate, you're going to be... Don't wish it away because when it's done, it's done. And that was when I was at Norwich when I was 18. No, when I was 19, I think I was. 19. And, mate, now I'm here not playing no more.
I know, but you're wise beyond your means. You're still young, bro.
I know.
You still can...
But you don't feel young in the football
4 or 5 years in you.
No, mate.
You're 10 years younger than me.
Yeah, but...
And you still look good. You still...
Mate,
I bet
we
you
walk
can...
the same though, mate.
Well, I'll walk now because it was the game I played last night. Don't.
There'll be a good video of us getting up off his chair after.
Thinking that. But no. Henri, can't thank you enough, bro, for coming on and having a chat with me. It's been absolutely fantastic day. Golf and a fantastic golf course, the Grove. So yeah, I would like to thank the Grove for hosting me and my lovely guest today. I'd like to thank Ronnie and the team again. Income After Sport, which is a massive company that I will put all the details if you want to know more about their company and what they do. And just thank you. Next episode of Boots to Business, it's gone really well. I'm excited for putting on more guests to just know their stories and try and help the next generation.